Alright guys, so this is going to be part 20 of my, showing off my 4K Blu-ray collection. So we left off with Hell Van, so I'm going to start down here with a compilation from AGFA called Hey Folks, It's the Intermission Time Video Party. I think this is just a bunch of ads and stuff like that. So I haven't watched this yet, but I enjoy their little compilation releases, so definitely want to check that one out. Next up we have Hey There, It's Yogi Bear. I remember watching this back when I was a kid. This is from 1964, so it's been what, 60 years since this aired, so pretty cool to have that on Blu-ray. Next up is an out-of-print Blu-ray, Hide and Seek. Bought this on eBay for a good price. So it does have a few special features on here. I think they're the same ones that are on the DVD. So I enjoyed this film. It even has Dylan Baker in it from Trick or Treat. Next up we have Highball. I haven't got around to watching this yet. This one's got Justine Bateman in it, amongst other notable actors and actresses: Dean Cameron, Ray Don Chong, Ali Sheedy, Eric Stoltz. This is from 1997. We got High Desert Kill. I think this was a TV movie, if I'm not mistaken, from the late 80s. I like that artwork though. The skull in the mountain there. Pretty cool. Highway Patrolman. This is directed by Alex Cox. So found this for inexpensive at one of my local bookstores. Highway to Hell collection. I only bought it to watch Bunny Man. I don't really care about the other films on this compilation. Bunny Man was alright. Haven't really had the time nor the interest to watch the other 5 films, but maybe I'll get around to them. Maybe. We have The Hole in the Fence. This is a Vinegar Syndrome partner label, or former partner label, sorry. I think this is from Altered Innocence. This is I believe this is a is it Spanish or French? I think it's Spanish. Yeah, Spanish. I don't know if it was from Spain or from Mexico. I don't remember. One of my, I wouldn't say it's a favorite. It's definitely low budget. Halloween horror film called Hollow Gate. This is from TerrorVision. I enjoyed it for what it was. It's classic right here, Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers. Signed by Fred Olen Ray on the back there. You get Linnea Quigley and Gunnar Hansen in here, along with Michelle Bauer. Good stuff. Cheese, of course. I love my cheese. From Kino, Homebodies. I have not got around to watching this mid-70s movie with, I don't really recognize anybody in this film, so I'll get around to it. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, classic Disney Movie Club title. And I have the sequel here, Honey, I Blew Up the Kid. The third one doesn't have a Blu-ray. It just has a DVD released, commercial release. And then they had a short-lived TV series as well that I don't even really remember that one, to be honest with you. Hoodwinked 2, I enjoyed the first one more. I think one of these is, yeah, this one's missing the DVD. It's just the Blu-ray. I mean, I can find the DVD. It's not a big deal. I got this at a closing Rite Aid. It was one of those previously viewed movies they had when they were getting rid of their physical media before they started closing their stores. Hot Dog the movie, I haven't got around to checking this one out yet, but it is a Synapse release. Hotel Transylvania, Transformania. I haven't watched this one yet either. It's kind of weird that it actually doesn't have Adam Sandler in this one, but yeah. Classic Sherlock Holmes, The Hound of the Baskervilles, with Peter Cook and Dudley Moore. This is from 1978. Really good cast there. Terry Thomas is in here as well. So, good stuff. One movie that surprised me was Housebound. It's not what you think it is just by looking at it, but I had fun with it. The 2-disc collector's edition of House of a Thousand Corpses on Blu-ray. I like the movie. I haven't watched this particular release, but we have one of my favorite movies as a child, Howard the Duck. You guys might enjoy this one, you might not. I guilty pleasure. How to Kill Your Roommates and Get Away with It. The only reason why I picked this up is because it has Dave Sheridan and Felissa Rose in it. They're great together, so that's why I picked it up. The latest Hunger Games Steelbook. I haven't seen any of them. Hi, I'm Chris Farley. I've seen this documentary before. It's very sad. We all miss Chris Farley. Rest in peace. I Love You, Philip Morris. I've seen some of this movie. I haven't seen the whole thing before, but I've seen bits and pieces on TV, so I'm glad to own it now. This was a movie that was streaming on, I think, Netflix, called I'm Thinking of Ending Things. I caught some of it. I don't think I watched the whole thing, but I caught like maybe the middle part of the movie. I thought it was very interesting, so I had to pick up a bootleg copy. Incubus, another Vinegar Syndrome release. I used to have the DVD of it. I watched it. I highly enjoyed it, so I went ahead and upgraded to the Blu-ray. In Fear, I haven't got around to watching this one yet. Anchor Bay, Studio Canal release. Infinity Pool, I haven't watched this one yet either. The original Inglourious Bastards from Severin. Found that for really cheap. Iron Warrior, I haven't watched this one yet. ICU, this is the German import release. Really fun movie. I shouldn't say fun. It's really creepy. Home invasion type movie. I enjoyed this one with Helen Hunt, John Tenney, and Judah Lewis. Highly recommend you guys check this out. I also has an Arrow Region B Blu-ray release of that. Ishtar, I might just not really get around to watching this. I heard this is one of the worst movies ever made. It Came from the Desert. This one looked interesting. Kind of like, not quite Tremors, like Tremors, but definitely wanted to check it out. It Lives Inside. I also wanted to check this one out. It has a commercial DVD release. This is a decal releasing neon Blu-ray. Kind of looks like it's an on-demand because it doesn't have the actual Blu-ray symbol on the side. Just says Blu-ray disc, so it should be on demand. It's a wonderful knife. I'll get around to watching this during the holiday season. Jacob's Ladder. Love this movie. Creepy. Jewel of the Nile. Factory sealed. Found that for really cheap. Joe's Apartment. Had to get it. I watched this movie around the time it came out, back in the mid-90s. John Q. It's always to have more Denzel in the collection. I haven't got around to watching that one yet. Same thing with Joyride. I haven't heard the best on it. Joyride 3. Also haven't heard the best on this one. 4K Jurassic Park. Had to have it in the collection. Jury Duty with Pauly Shore. Had to have it. Hang on, let me put some of these back. Just Visiting with Christina Applegate. I had to upgrade this. I had the Mill Creek release. I had to get the Kino release. This is a bootleg copy of Kenan and Kel, the complete series, but had to have it in my collection because I love that show. I need to get I need to find a copy of all of that as well. Killer Condom, yeah, no, no questions about that, please. Killer Pinata. This movie was hilarious. Actually, rather enjoyed it. The Killing Box. I haven't watched this one yet. Killing of America, another Severin release. Killing Zelda Sparks. I haven't watched this. Every time I find Dark Side Collection on Amazon, they're usually about $3 or $4, so figured I'd check it out later. Kill Them All and Come Back Alone with Chuck Connors. 60s movie. Kindergarten Cop. Who doesn't love that movie? King on Screen. This is a documentary. Love the artwork. Definitely have to watch that soon. Night Chills. I enjoyed this one. It's very low budget. Kind of like... It's kind of like a role-playing type movie, but it's also a slasher. So I enjoyed that. Knock at the Cabin. I thought it was decent enough to get the Blu-ray, the 4K Steelbook from Best Buy when they were when they were stopped carrying media. Krat. This is a German film, I believe. I haven't watched that yet. Kung Fu. This is a reimagining of the original Kung Fu series. I haven't watched that yet. Had to get La Bamba Blu-ray from Criterion. I enjoy that film. LA Bounty with Wings Hauser and Sybil Danning. Had to pick up Ladybugs because, you know, it's a classic film from the 90s. Love it. Let me put Joyride back. Alright, last shelf here. We have The Lady from Shanghai. This is the Indicator release. I got this for $1 at a thrift store. Had to pick it up. Lady in White, really good Halloween horror film. More of a kid's movie, but it's not because it's PG-13, but I enjoyed that one. Land of Doom, I have no idea. I picked it up because it was cheap and it was a Scorpion releasing. Larger Than Life, I got this on a Olive Films sale. Love Bill Murray, so I had to pick that up. Last Action Hero Steelbook, had to have it on 4K. Same thing with The Last Dragon, had to have it. The Last Slumber Party, I enjoyed this one for what it was. It's another AGFA release. Partner label of Vinegar Syndrome. Last Voyage of the Demeter, I haven't got around to watching that yet. I've heard mixed things on that. Legend of Billie Jean. I enjoyed this film. Fair is Fair. You guys have seen it. You probably know where that's from. Really early movie of Christian Slater and his sister Helen Slater. I thought that was cool that they put them together in that movie. The Leprechaun Collection. All 8 films together in one collection. Alright, let me get this situated here because this is going to keep falling over if I don't. We have Liar's Moon from MVD with Matt Dillon. Linnea Quigley's Horror Workout. I tried to whenever TerraVision releases something that I'm interested in, I'll pick it up. I don't buy everything from them. We have the Lion in Winter Kino release. Got that for $1. Lisa Frankenstein, still gotta check it out. I like Catherine Newton, and Cole Sprouse is alright, so I gotta watch that. Living in Oblivion with Steve Buscemi, Catherine Keener, and Peter Dinklage. Really good cast. Shout Factory release. Got that for $1. The Lodge, Christmas, non-Christmas movie thriller. I enjoyed that one. The Long Trailer with Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz. Classic film. Had to have it. Lords of Dogtown, had to pick up this Mill Creek Blu-ray from Walmart. And lastly, we have Lost River. Ryan Gosling directs this film. Haven't watched it yet. So, that is everything for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you for part 21 at some point. Thanks. Bye.